Hey there, and welcome to the Weeb Lounge. I am Nick. Once again, this is episode 11 of Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle. And in this one, the princess is handing out autographs. She's having her dreams invaded, and apparently somebody's really out to get her. Okay, so in this episode, it opens up with the little flyer, a little drawing of a happy-looking demon thing, signed by the princess, falling out of the cell right when the demon lord walks by. He picks it up, and he's like, well, what the heck is this? It's reminiscent of what she drew during the little fireworks show in the previous episode there. He turns and looks in the cell, and there's a huge line of teddy demons sitting there waiting to get an autograph and for the princess to draw a little happy demon face thing. Yeah, she's having an autograph session basically, and she draws a little picture along with it. It's like one of the mangaka meetings or whatever. They'll sign their picture, draw a little thing on a board, and yeah, that's she's having one of those. And while she's doing this, Harpy comes to visit. Harpy's back. I really like Harpy. Harpy's not trying to hurt nobody. Sweet girl. But she shows up and basically wants to invite the princess to a pajama party. Well, she doesn't really get to do that right away. She shows up and, the princess doesn't like Harpy. She doesn't like Harpy. Poor Harpy. Tells her to get in line, so she has to wait in line behind dead demons and they get up there and then invite the princess to a pajama party. And the little caveat to try and convince the princess to come to this little pajama party is telling her she'll get a very unique and good night's sleep. Okay, that's pretty much enough to get the princess on board. I mean, it really is. But the princess doesn't know what a pajama party is. She doesn't have a clue. She's royalty, okay? She's very guarded. So has she ever had a pajama party? No. She's no common sense, more or less. She doesn't even have an idea. So she decides to get some practice, a pajama party practice session. Okay, she does this by invading the demon lord's bedroom while he's about to go to sleep. Okay, now this series is known for misunderstandings. All right, this is gonna be a big one. I'll tell you right now. Okay, she cracks open the door, walks in, and of course the demon lord is on edge immediately. Okay, he's in his bedroom alone, about to go to sleep, and all of a sudden the princess shows up middle of the night and just climbs into his bed. It's like, oh, if this was like any other series, you know where it's going, but it's Sleepy Princess. It's not going to happen that way. We know it's not going to happen that way. She shows up and basically, she's like trying to get some information. Okay, the demon lord asks her, what do you know about pajama parties? What do you think they are? Basically, she thinks it's just like a big posh noble party with, wine and drink and fine dining. They just happen to be wearing their pajamas while doing this. And once they're done with all the pish posh whatever, they just go to sleep. It's not quite what it is. I mean, that would be one hell of a pajama party if you think about it, but it's not realistic. It's not realistic. Okay, so the demon lord is very embarrassingly, and he's on edge here, okay? He's embarrassed all to hell. He's on edge. Yeah. Tries to explain to her that, it's kind of like a thing where, it's nothing but girls. They kind of sit around. They talk about love, their love life, and just girl things. Girl talk, right? And then eventually they fall asleep. That's really all it is, right? Right? So, yeah, she doesn't quite get that, and for whatever reason, somehow she got a whole bunch of sweets in the bed. I mean, she's kind of laying there nonchalantly, just like a feast of treats. Like there's donuts, pastries, a cake. There's a whole bunch of stuff. That's nice. I mean, I'd get even fatter than I am. My God, I'm trying to lose weight. Seriously, I am. Don't tempt me with that stuff because I really want a Krispy Kreme right now. Never mind. Okay, now during this, of course, Demon Lord's on edge, but old priest demon decides to, show up in the middle of the night, knock on the door, because he's got a lot of paperwork that, some of it's kind of urgent and needs his signature or something to get taken care of, right? And walks in the door and spies the demon lord in bed, with the princess. Yeah, okay, you know where that's going. And he opens the door right as the princess says something along the lines as like, I wonder if, demons and humans can get married, something along those lines. And it's completely out of context. But Demon Priest, he's not very happy about hearing this because, he's like, no, we ain't going there. And just starts to try to kill Demon Lord pretty much. I think he's just trying to teach him a lesson, but the priest guy is incensed. He thinks that the Demon Lord is doing something bad, but he's not doing anything. It's all the princess. And they start fighting. They almost break like the little top part of the castle off and everything. And of course, Princess, she's just like, well, I can't sleep here because it's so noisy, so I'm just going to go back to my cell. Just gets up, walks out. The whole room's getting blown up. Yeah. Never do the priest guy was like that powerful to like have the demon lord afraid of him, apparently. Okay. On to the next bit, because they're the typical episode, 3 bits. All right. Next one, QB, our little succubus girl or whatever. She has a problem being popular. And if you're a succubus, well, one of the things you kind of have to do is be popular because, succubuses feed off of the stuff, that's how I'm going to say it, of humans. And in order to do so, they kind of have to be popular and charismatic and cunning, charming, all that stuff, right? QB has none of that. She really doesn't. She can't even get the teddy bears to let her play a game of hide and seek with them. She is not popular at all. Apparently nobody cares at all. But one of the demon sheets gives her an idea. One of the demon sheets like approaches her, is like, I'm going to get you, princess, but mistakes her for the princess. Okay. Turns out QB does have similar qualities to the princess. Same height, same stature, even the hairdo is the same, just a different color. So there's an awful lot of similarities there. And so she gets the idea, it's like, okay, maybe I can, the princess, maybe I can learn to be more like her and she'll gain that popularity because, she sees the princess as being popular as all hell, right? Okay, so she shows up with food. Apparently she, got food duty or something, like traded somebody for food duty to deliver just so she can talk. This turns out to be a mistake, as you'll find out. She tells the princess that she wants to be like her. And of course, the princess being noble and all this stuff is like your royalty. It kind of goes over her head and she overthinks this and thinks, okay, she wants to be here to be my body double. Okay, what are body doubles used for royalty and dictators and that kind of thing? They're there basically to get shot instead of the real thing, okay? That's what the princess is thinking. The princess all of a sudden thinks that she was sent there because somebody is being malicious and is after her. So to be more cautious, they sent her to train as a body double. And the princess is apparently more than happy to do this. For whatever reason, she seems very enthusiastic to do this. So the training must start. Okay. She basically gets dragged around nearly to death. It's just here. And hours later, she's just like sprawled out, half dead. Okay, because she can't keep up with the princess. But here's the real scary thing. Okay, the princess tells her the most important quality is to have no fear of death. None. Okay, for a true body double, I can kind of sort of understand that, but that's from a human standpoint, that's not realistic. But the princess insists on killing QB. She's pushing QB toward the cliff to fall into a pit of lava. And she's like, it'll be okay. It's kind of creepy if you think about it. She's trying to murder this poor girl that just wants to look up to her. And she's like, the priest will resurrect you. It's fine. Just, take it in stride. Yeah, I wouldn't go there. That's one part of the job that I would be like, yep, done. We're good. Not falling into the pit of lava for you. Sorry. Even if you can be resurrected, because I imagine there's at least a little bit of pain involved there. A lot of pain. Probably a lot of pain. Because it's not instant. It's not. I'm pretty sure it's not instant. Ugh. But in the process of this, the little bit of the cliff gives way, and Princess goes falling in. Yep, Princess gets resurrected again. But apparently she got a really deep sleep in a way that most people do not want to experience a deep sleep, because that's the last sleep. That's the permanent sleep. I mean, in this world, you come back, that's fine, but no. Third bit. Okay. Princess is having trouble sleeping. This is the third bit. The Demon Lord's just having a meeting. It's like, because the Demon Lord early on in the episode had to kind of go confront the hero, because like the next area wasn't finished in construction. It's the way they're looking at it. They're like constructing levels and putting traps and treasure and stuff there. They're building the game for the hero to go through. But this one area isn't finished yet. It's not finished yet. So early in the episode, he goes there and convinces him, go left. And for whatever reason, the hero just kind of listens to him and goes left. Probably should have been like, okay, Demon Lord wants me to go left. Maybe I shouldn't go that way. But the hero's dumb, so he goes left. Okay, flash forward towards the end of the episode, and Princess comes into the meeting room while they're trying to have this important meeting about the whole hero thing, and starts complaining that she can't get good sleep. The last few nights, she's had nightmares. She wakes up, she doesn't feel refreshed. It's horrible sleep. She doesn't know what the problem is, and she's come there out of desperation for help. And apparently she's very exhausted at this point and falls dead asleep right at the table. Well, they pull in Hypnos from, the sleep guy from the other castle, right? And he's like, well, we can figure out, if somebody's infiltrating your dreams or something's going awry. So he pulls up like it's a big thought bubble that you can see in her dreams. Bubble. It's magic. I don't need to explain it. It's freaking magic. Okay, so they're watching her dreams, and when it first started, it looked like a Mario Brothers platformer type level, right? And she's just kind of walking around, and all of a sudden, the hero comes out, okay? And the hero's like, princess, and bugging her. The princess wants nothing to do with this guy. Nothing to do with him. And, this guy is basically trying to chase after the princess and be all friendly and stuff, and the princess is drop kicking him, trying to drop him off cliffs, and all this kind of crazy stuff to get him the hell away from her. And inadvertently, the hero causes like a few injuries here and there. I mean, it's in the sleep, but you can see it's not sleep now, it's nightmares. She doesn't want nothing to do with this. Well, the priest guy, he's already put two and two together that the hero is actually also what's-it, whatever the hell his name is. I forgot too. I mean, not important really. And, he realizes that's also the fiance. Okay? And in the course of watching this, all the other demons are like, wait a minute, what's-it has the same kind of attitude, real carefree, kind of dumb, really dumb, actually super dumb. Idiot. They put it all together and they're like, that's the fiance. Oh, no, and the princess wants nothing to do with them. Oh, okay. Well, it turns out that somehow, some way, the hero got a hold of this little dream, kind of like a dream catch thing. It's just a piece of paper, right? And it's a spell on this paper, and it will allow you to enter into someone else's dream. So he's actually in her dreams. He's there. That's him. But in order for this to work, you have to have the signature of the person that you want to get into the dream with, right? It has to be signed on that paper. Well, when the Demon Lord went to confront him earlier to tell him to go left, he dropped that little scribble that he picked up from the princess earlier that has the happy demon thing on it along with a signature. That's how it got there. The Demon Lord realizes this is what happens, and he's not terribly happy with himself. He's a little dismayed. But anyway, they end up exercising this whole thing by, the Demon Lord they're like, I'll get the paper back. Demon Lord disappears, comes back, he got the paper, princess is fine. The moment he got the paper away from the hero, the princess went from having, squirming in her sleep, feeling like a nightmare, to just being, oh, So peaceful. So peaceful. But yeah, Princess is now, I guess, fixed, right? She can get her naps in, no problems. D Whatsit is now a #1 enemy. The area that was under construction, it was going to be like a medium level kind of thing. A little bit of treasure here, a little bit of leveling up and everything. And the Demon Lord decided to be like, okay, it is super high-end, crazy difficulty. Screw the hero. We don't want him here. So he's basically helping the princess. And to be nice to the princess, when she woke up the next morning, they laid out a really nice, fancy piece of cake for her. I guess that's his apology to her. Oh, man. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification button. The very next episode, episode 12, is apparently the last one this season. So I'm expecting something a little bit more crazy if it's already crazy. I don't know what the heck they're going to do. But one thing for sure is if next episode is truly the last one of this season, there better be a season 2. Because I have not had enough of this show. We'll see you in the next video.